Welcome to the Investor Insight Show. I'm your host, Scott Dillingham. Today I'm going to be going into a step-by-step guide to apply for a rental property mortgage. So I'm going to just use our system. Every lender has a different system, but the way that we do things, I find it's very, very efficient. We have minimal steps and it really helps to do things. Now, the one thing that we do that's different is we run your pre-approval like it's a live application. And when I mean live application, that means like you've already found a property and you're moving forward. And we do it that way to minimize any errors and obviously increase our accuracy, because that's what we want. We want to be able to tell you this is what you can get, and then you move forward. And also, every lender has their own way of calculating rental income, and they're all different, right? So you need to, when we do the application, we run it through the lenders, and we can give you different pre-approval amounts based on the different lenders that are available to you. So it's pretty cool. But step one is you want to complete your online application. Okay, so we have an online application. The reason we do it online, it's faster. It saves somebody from manually inputting it on my team, which allows us to service your application faster and also to work with more investors. Because if we did everything manually, obviously it would take a lot slower. Now, the whole online application can take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes. So it's very, very quick. Then once we get that in, we'll ask you for a bunch of documents. Now, if this is your very first time applying with us, it can be labor intensive, right? Getting all these documents to us. Right now, as we're nearing the end of 2022, it's never been harder to get a mortgage. And I don't want to discourage you, but the lenders, they want everything, all the paperwork, right? So it's better to get it up front at this moment than when you found a house and then you're scrambling for it after. So we'll send you the list of what's needed. Once we get that, we then compare the documents to the application and we correct any inconsistencies or errors that might have been on the application now that we actually have the documents. And I'll give you an example. Say you had a variable rate mortgage and you thought your payment was like $1,000 a month. But since the rates went up, your payment is higher, right? So then by providing us your mortgage statement, we can then see what they are, and that's what we'll use on the application, right? So just right there, we've identified an inconsistency. So that's why we check all these things too, because the last thing you want is to be told you're approved and then to find out you're not because they discovered an error, right? So we have this process. And then when it's done, once we validated everything, we filter your application through the lenders, and some of them have rental worksheets that need to be filled out, some don't. And we just get the ballpark of what you can get approved for. And we work in the chronological order of lenders from the lowest rates to the highest rates. So the lender who's the lowest rate will usually offer you the smallest pre-approval. And then if you take a slight premium to the rate, then you can get usually it's quite a bit bigger of a pre-approval, because the lender that offers a little bit higher rate also uses a lot more of the rental income. And then it just continues from there. So then once you have a number that you're satisfied with, you would then just go out with your realtor, purchase the home, and send us the offer to purchase with the MLS page. And then from there, because we've only reviewed it internally up to this point, from there we submit it to the lender for you and we get you fully approved, and then you're good to go. And the cool thing again with working with a mortgage agent or a broker like us is that if there is complications on the deal, say the appraiser goes out there and gives us really low rents and we're counting on a higher rent, then we can just change lenders that use more of that rent to help you to qualify. So it doesn't necessarily mean the deal is dead, where it could mean that at a different lender. And that high level is how we complete our pre-approvals for you. If you want to do a pre-approval, give us a call at 519-960-0370. Through our partnership with Dominion Lending, we can cover all of Canada. And we kind of like to do just a quick phone call first and go over the options. If you like what you hear and you want to move forward, then we get the whole thing. But if you're somebody who you're already set, you're going forward with us, then you just go to lendcity.ca. So that's lendcity.ca. And there's an apply online button, and you just hit that, and we're off to the races. Now, if you want more details on this topic as well, There's a bunch of links. The first link is an article which has more details on this, and the other links are free investor tools and resources for you. Enjoy.